morning.
Good morning.
He's feeling a lot better this morning.
I am. Good night's sleep.
I think he's had about 13 hours sleep altogether. I've had about 7. Typical. So we're off that air now. Have to say, wouldn't recommend it.
It'll be alright. If you don't mind the bells ringing till midnight and then again at 7.
Yeah. So the bells on the church are automatic and they ring from 7 a.m. in the morning until 10 p.m. at night. Every hour, then 2 minutes past the hour and then half past the hour.
Too many times.
Too many times. So, you were trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Did it wake you up?
Yeah.
It woke me up. So we tried going to bed at 9 o'clock last night and every hour I was awake with the bells. It takes me ages to doze off.
A good air other than that, to be fair. Can't argue with it, can you? It's a good air.
Doing it on purpose, aren't you? It's nice, and there was a nice little walk around the pond for the dogs. I have to say though, they provide poo bags around the dog walk and people just aren't picking up the dog crap. He wouldn't know because he didn't come with me, but why are people so grim? All over the air there's dog poo as well. I don't know, people are just disgusting. So we are on our way to an abandoned village just outside of Limoges, Oradour-sur-Glane or Glane, I don't know how you say it. There is an air near there, so it's like 3 hours from where we are now, so we're just going to see how everybody feels when we get there. Rob and Ste are like, well, let's drive towards Toulouse, let's get, towards the sun, but we just have to go after everybody feels. I think Rob and Lynn feel a lot better today. I feel a bit better.
We're looking at about 289 kilometres to the next destination.
Yeah, which is the park up near to the village. 207, yeah.
70 odd mile.
So my cold's now turned into a cough, which is very annoying. But yeah, we'll pick you up when we get to the village. Hopefully we can park. I've heard France is not like the UK with parking with regards to motorhomes, so fingers crossed. So we're just filled up at a fuel station and we're pretty impressed with the cost.
Yes, definitely.
We were pretty much empty and there was a maximum of €120 fill, which filled our tank, but in conversion my bank's just done it for me. It was 103 quid.
103 quid to fill the tank.
It's like 134 in the UK.
That's what we paid when we filled it before we left.
So yeah, it's a lot better for diesel over here. But we needed it because we've got another good run in us today.
Yes, get them miles down to the sun.
Get out of this bloody cold weather. So yeah, we just thought we'd let you know. So that was one tank fill up whilst in France so far. So we've come to Oradour-sur-Glane, which is a ruined village. You can walk if you want. Where the Nazis, 4 days after D-Day, killed a load of 643 civilians in 1944. Bloody Robert Lynn on tour, they get everywhere. So we have to leave the dogs in the van because you can't take dogs in, so we're going to have a quick whiz around the village. And he's with us too. Mr. Muppets. So these are all the poor people that lost their lives on the 10th of June 1944. So it makes you think how lucky you are to be born. Yeah, be born when we were born. It's really sad. We're going to have a look around the ruined village now. So I probably won't speak a lot, but I'll show you around. So we just looked up the history of it. On the 10th of June 1944, after D-Day, the village, which was Nazi occupied in France, was destroyed when 643 civilians, including non-combatant women and children, were massacred by a German company. Apparently, it was 4 days after D-Day as well. Really bad. They asked everybody to come into the square to have their identity papers examined. There was included 6 non-resident people who were just bicycling through. Women and children were locked in a church and the village was looted. The men were led to 6 barns and sheds where machine guns were already in place. According to a survivor's account, the men began shooting and aiming for their legs. When the victims were unable to move, the men covered them with fuel and set the barns on fire. Only 6 men managed to escape. One of them was later seen walking down a road and was then shot dead. In all, 119 Frenchmen died and the rest were women and children.
How sad.
Really sad. Hello.
Good evening, late afternoon.
So, yeah, we are all feeling a little bit sombre after walking around Oradour-sur-Glane, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a pretty sad story, that.
It was really, really sad. I did read a little bit more, and apparently they locked all the women and children in the church. I didn't show you the church because it's being renovated, they're doing the inside of it, but yeah, they then set an incendiary device off next to the church and shot them as they tried to escape. So just really, really bad, really sad, but it's kind of nice that they've left that as a tribute to everybody that lost their lives.
Yes, indeed.
So plans have changed again. I thought we weren't doing a big drive today, but we are. We're heading, seeing how far we can get towards Toulouse.
700 kilometres nearly today. 289 to where we've just been, and another 200 and odd plus, so that's 237, and we've been on the road a while to Toulouse, to the Lose.
Yeah, I'm just checking my mic's on. Yeah, so I've got some snacks up front, and yeah, we'll see how far we go. We did say to everybody, you know, if everybody feels like they need a break and they've had enough, we'll just find somewhere and we'll stop, because in countries like this it's a lot easier than doing that in the UK. We did manage to find an Aldi, so we've got some food on board now. I have to say, I'm not impressed with the price of Aldi in France.
No, it wasn't cheap, that.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know exactly how much you bought, so...
Yeah, I haven't bought a lot of, like, proper food. Proper food-wise, I've probably got 2 teas.
Alright, that's expensive.
Yeah, properly expensive. Yeah, so we're aiming for an air near in Toulouse.
Not sure. You were sent the thingy.
I think it's near, either in or very nearby. I don't think we're staying in Toulouse because they've got avalanche warnings, because obviously the weather's a bit warmer down here. So
You don't hear from us again. We've been trapped by snow.
We'll see how far we get. We're going to pick you back up when we get to the air, and then we'll probably finish this one here, won't we?
Probably once you've shown you around the air.
Yeah, once we get to the air, we'll see what time it is. It is going to be dark, so it'll probably be in the morning. So we'll catch you in the morning.
But on a good note, the roads around here, other than going through the little villages and towns, once you get on a bypass, just so easy. Nothing like the UK.
Every time I decide I want to stop talking and I want him to say something, he says nothing. When I try and sign out, he starts talking.
I finished now. But no, the roads are, if you're ever unsure about driving abroad, yeah, worth it, 100%. What do you think as a passenger?
So I thought I'd be worried about all the cars coming towards me because I'm on the side of the road where the cars are. It's not bothered me, to be honest. Yeah, I've been fine. I've been feeling poorly, so maybe I might feel a bit more apprehensive when I'm well. But I'm on the mend, so we'll catch you probably in the morning, because we're not due to hit the air till like 7 PM tonight. It's going to be dark. So we'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
So this is where we stayed last night. So we've come down as far as Montech. We're on a little camping car air by canal. So me and Andy are going to go and find the canal and see what it looks like. It's a lot warmer, but it has been raining. So we're at the canal, and if you go that way you go to Montauban, and go that way you go to Toulouse.
Looking for boats and hoes.
Looking for boats, not hoes. So the air is just behind us, and
There's a Frenchman behind us, we.
we're on the canal.
Hello.
Yeah, he is French. He said bonjour last night, didn't he?
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands, one for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you try.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we are leaving the little air in Montech now, and we are on our way to Spain.
Spain, yes, we're going to Spain today. Crossing the border.
Spain in 3 days. Absolute pair of nutcases.
No, it's going to be sunny.
And you gave me tea till 9 o'clock last night.
Not my problem. I was driving.
There was a problem. Anyway, so we just as you will have seen, I did a little walk down the canal this morning. Stephen was getting the van packed up, ready to get back on the road. It's currently 10:20 here.
10 degrees.
10 degrees, so yeah, a lot more clement weather, even though it is raining. I had to strip the fleecy bedding off the bed last night and put normal bedding back on because it just would have been too hot, wouldn't it?
Would have been. Blinking heck, yeah.
Yeah, so much nicer. So giving the dogs a good walk down the canal. So yeah, we've got another 5.5 hour, 6 hour drive today. But we have all agreed, including Rob, that we're going to stop after 3 and have some dinner, because that's what we've been doing, isn't it? We've just been driving through and nobody's been eating properly.
Yeah, just been straight going. 10 hours days driving.
Nutcase. So yeah, we're going to finish this vlog here before we get into Spain. So I will say thank you all for watching, or shall we say merci d'avoir regardé.
I'll have 2 of those, they sound nice.
He doesn't speak any French. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and give us a comment, and we'll see you in Spain. See you later.
Spain, on the other side again.
So we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night. My friend, let's drive off again. Let's drive off again. Let us where we fall. Once know what's right. My friend, let's ride through the night. Let's ride through the night. We'll keep on going into the sun. We won't be slowing down all the night. You're still my favorite queen of the night. My friend, let's drive off again. Let's drive off again. You need a high throne where you can be adored. You'll get what you deserve. This town is no